this video, I'm going to be explaining how to set smarter goals that are achievable for you. So being that we are all participating in this program, we have the same general goal of be healthy, but I'm going to show you how to put that into the smarter framework. Starting with S, we have specific. So you start with your big goal of being healthy, but narrowing it down to something specific for you, whether that's exercising more, eating more vegetables, drinking more water, and so forth. You really want to hone in on what that specific goal is for you. And just something to keep in mind, avoid saying that your goal is to lose weight, because sometimes if you begin exercising or eating, you don't know how your body's going to respond. So instead of having your goal be to lose weight, have it be to exercise more or to eat better. And so once you kind of hone in on a specific goal, you want it to be measurable. So not just exercising more, but maybe you want to exercise 3 times a week for a 4-week period, or you want to drink 2 liters of water a day, or eat 5 servings of vegetables. Having the results be quantifiable and measurable is really important to making sure you're on track to your goal. Next, we have action plans. And just like you want your goal to be specific and measurable, you want it to be action oriented, and you want to make a game plan for how you're going to do it. So if your goal was to exercise 3 times a week for 30 minutes, I want you to sit down on your day off, your Sunday, and plan into your calendar and your week the 3 days you're going to exercise, what you're going to do, who you're going to do it with. Maybe one day you're going on a run with a friend, the next day you're taking a workout class, and then the 3rd day you're going to your gym. Really, whatever it is, plan it into your schedule, treat your goal with respect, and like it's an obligation that you have to do. So really get specific and schedule it in. And some people may say that that could be a problem to be too specific, because what if something happens and you can't fulfill your goal and then you're feeling out of whack? So that actually brings me to the next letter, R, which is roadblocks. So once you've scheduled in your goal, I want you to sit down and think of any potential barriers or roadblocks that may prevent you from fulfilling your goal. Maybe you get sick, or your kid gets sick, your friend's in town, you have an event, you have a late meeting, really whatever you think may prevent you from doing that goal. Let's say it was exercising 3 times a week, maybe the weather, so forth. So once you have all of your roadblocks right now, I want you to go through them one at a time and plan out what you would do should that arise. So maybe if your kid gets sick and you have to bring them home, then you can't go to the gym, but maybe you can dance with your kid at home or do something, watch a video online. Let's say it's raining outside, you can't run outside, maybe you want to swap and go to the gym instead, or so forth. So I want you to think about solutions to all of those barriers. And if you run into trouble, reach out to me. I'm happy to talk through them with you. So next is timetable. You want your goal to be both realistic and ambitious, and you want to set it in a time frame that you think you can achieve your goal, but it's not too easy or hard to do. So you wouldn't want to say, I only want to work out once a week for the month, because that may be too easy, versus you can't also say you're going to work out for 5 days a week in the month, because that may be too difficult. So making it both realistic and also ambitious at the same time. There's a balance, and always having some type of deadline where you have to get it done by that time. So that brings me on to E, which is exciting. You want your goal to really be important to you, and this brings me back to the real why activity and really getting connected with why you're doing your goal, because there may be days when you're tired or you don't want to get up off the couch and chop vegetables or go grocery shopping or exercise, and on those days you really are going to need that push from reminding yourself why your goal is exciting to you and why you're doing it in the first place, that real reason to help give you that extra push to keep going. Finally, R, record and reward. So it's really important that you write down your goal and you also keep track of how you're doing. So if your goal was to exercise 3 times a week for the month, maybe you want to have a sheet with 3 circles for all the 4 weeks. It's 12 circles, and every time you exercise, you can fill them in. And this is great because let's say something does occur and you miss a day, you're still on track for your bigger goal. Maybe you have to work out an extra time the next week or get it in there, but you're still on track. So as you record, it will help you stay honest and up to date. And then last is reward. So once you do achieve your goal, it's really important that you congratulate yourself and reward yourself with something meaningful to you. So if you're able to, let's say, exercise for those 3 times a week for the month, when you get there, maybe you want to reward yourself with a new pair of exercise shoes, or a spa day, a massage, or maybe you hire a babysitter and go out at night with your friends. Whatever your reward is, it's important that you reward yourself, because that's really going to be the big drive for keeping you going with your goals and making them fun and giving you something to look forward to the end. So I hope that this helps. And like I said, the biggest thing is just writing out your goals and making sure that you use this SMARTER framework to make sure they're achievable. So I have some attachments in this blog post for exercise sheets that you can fill out for the SMARTER goals, and please let me know if you have any questions.